You and Adrian have built incredible followings. You've got daily listeners. How do you see, the new media, the new communication platforms evolving, especially as it hits multifamily, right? And multifamily being such a large space. I'm kind of curious to hear, like, as you're contributing so much to other people, and maybe even oftentimes some of your knowledge you're giving to others. Where do you see media and communication moving in our industry?
We're in the very early innings, right? Some of this technology has existed for a very long time, but I think the masses are starting to adopt it. You see it by the proliferation of podcasts that have come into the into the space as of late. But I still think we're in the very early innings of media evolving. Let's use LinkedIn as an example. LinkedIn has really been a place where business people go, business leaders go to communicate, to network. Really, it's kind of the online version of standing in a room and networking with people. At least that's the way I see it. And you're able to share some content into the stream. LinkedIn has become a little bit noisy as of late. It's morphing into something that looks more, I'm not going to go so far as to say like a Facebook or even an Instagram, but it's certainly evolved into something that is more akin to that than what it used to be. And so I'm a little bit nervous about what LinkedIn ultimately becomes. I would be an advocate for them governing in some way. Don't ask me what that means. I just think that there needs to be some sort of governing mechanism as it relates to the content that's put out there. I don't know what the right answer is as it relates to putting content into the world and how that sort of speaks to your question. I think that when you democratize the ability to put content into the world, whether it be video or written or otherwise, you have this sort of messy middle that happens. And at some point, that messy middle gives way to what that thing will become. And I think we're probably somewhere in here as it relates to the messy middle. And we're going to get here, but it's probably 2 to 4 years away.